All right. Okay.
And in here we go.
Alrighty.
And we have both fucking dumbass lines moving out in lines. Who would have thunk it? No other formations in this line battle. Uh, and as you would imagine, biggest match of the century, probably the final match of the century in Mountain Blade Warband Napoleonic War. About 18 referees are in this matchup. We will see what happens. Two ginormous stacks running straight at each other, probably going to one shooting melee because they're ginormous melee stacks. No shooting really required, unless they do get outled here, which always could be the case. Russian Fury leading the LG as always. Ryoshi leading the 40th in a tail chase already. Is the 40th trying to get into melee. They do have the bigger stack. LG able to get a couple of shots here, but they do get caught lined up, equaling it out. 26 to 25 for each side. 40th does have the extra man advantage, but good shots here. We'll stop and pop. Always good to see. Joining me, of course, is Mr. Target himself, of
Yeah.
French origin.
At least not for the first round, but I will definitely be here for the second. I'm on my way.
Don't worry, you
But
get here when you get
yeah.
here. Oh,
I'm,
that is
um,
how it works. As we all know, the first round is the most boring round because they just run away from each other. Because they're idiots. That's how it is. Yoshi continuing on the advance. The LG constantly on the back foot. Equals still one man disadvantaged for the LG. Not really too big of a deal. Oh, but they're getting very close. Waiting, taking their shots. I lied to you. They did not, but now they do. They're going to try and blam the back of the line, and they get one back. Not too shabby. Very conservative with their shots. Is the 40th. They had a chance to line up before, and they did not take it. They're waiting for the perfect shot. Don't know if that will do them any favors. Front of the line, staying busy as always. That's how it works. Russian Fury with the tactical low ground at the minute. Yoshi trying to get the melee immediately. Just kidding. A little fake out there. Call the reverse just at the last second. Front of line getting a workout here. Taking lots of big shots. Trying to get the perfect angle. They don't want to stand and bang right now. We will see two-man.
pretty back and forth for now. Like 14 has a slight advantage, but nothing is decided yet.
Hopefully nothing is decided yet, considering they've shot 4.5 times apiece. But you'll never know. Let's turn you up a little bit more. There we go. 7, so don't scream, please. 8 even. Controversial. Russian
That's a
Fury.
big volley. Oh no, actually no, LG not firing yet. Keeping the bullets for a closer fight.
Each side very conservative with their ammo usage so far. Have not really taken a full volley. The front and back of the line getting a big workout. It looks like they want to get to melee. Melee is happening. Yoshi almost goes down, but he stays alive. Both sides, 21 and 20 apiece. 40th having the advantage. Let's see if they can make it work here. Russian Fury is separating one person. Don't know who that is because they have a different name. And it looks like Glenn getting picked off there. Bad pick there. Let's see if the LG is able to get rid of that 3v2 over there. But no, they cannot. They're just getting chased down. Not even a fight is being given. Lots of stragglers for both sides. LG not able to capitalize off of it. Just getting picked apart at the moment. It's not looking good for them right now. Down almost 10 people. Actually, more than 10 at the moment.
Yeah, the melee is going one way. It's just like there's no fight from the no fight back from the LG. Only a couple of kills there, but overall, it's pure 14 domination right now.
Well, it looked like the LG made the wrong choice there. Instead of trying to stand and fight, they did just try and run away and got picked apart very quickly.
Well, the idea of just like literally like moving closer and getting the melee was pretty good. Like the move itself was good. 40 was only able to fire like a couple of bullets, even though they had like all the ammo on most of the player. But it didn't matter in the end. Like their melee was way too powerful for the LG, at least in that run. I'm not gonna lie, like seeing the LG getting dominated in melee is not something you're gonna see every day. So I'm not sure if the rest of the match is gonna go the same way. But for now, it's a pretty strong statement from the likes of the 40.
That is true. Gotta make sure I was recording. Yes, I am. It's always good to just make sure. But once again, YOLO Swag with 8 kills. So that's a couple. Even more than a couple. It's 8. Kind of magical how that works. But it looks like LG taking even more of a defensive stance. Before they were trying to lure them into the shooting contest and see if it works. Just waiting for them to stop and blamming them. LG got those 3 kills first. 1 man up. Just kidding. Now even. Once I say it, it happens. Backline still has shots. Let's see if they're able to do anything with it. No, they're just going to scam here and trade.
It's pretty strong shooting from the LG.
Ooh,
14 bringing back a little bit. It seems like the LG has the advantage in the shooting. Can they keep it up? Yes, they can. They surely can.
Ooh, yes, they can. Let's see if they're able to finish this off with less men, even spread further apart. We'll see if 40th can call it back. Currently, they are. 40th don't want to take the shooting battle, it looks like.
Yeah, they're gonna retreat to a safer position. If they can bring it back by playing the egg glitch, kind of like probably the only real move you can do in that position. If they had stick in that position, they would have been shot to pieces. So the tactical retreat makes sense. Will it save them though? It's unsure yet. LG has a number advantage by a significant margin. They are up. Well, actually only 2 games, so not the worst of situation from the 14. They can definitely bring it back. It will mostly depend on good positioning from Mr. Yoshi.
If they do get into melee, though, we know they do have the advantage currently. Let's see if they're able to make the most of it. They do have the high ground here. Let's see if they keep the LG off of the hill. Yoshi trying to take a shot at Waste there, it looked like. That would have been interesting to see. Or whoever was in the back of the line, I believe that is
I don't think it was Yoshi. It was their
Mr.
second in command.
Seawater.
Seawater. Yeah, Seawater. Yep.
Just patrolling their side of the hill currently. Is the 40th LG doing the same? Don't want to make a costly mistake here, playing very passively. Ooh, the 40th are
Yeah,
giving
there's
up
one
the
game.
small hill.
We
Oh.
went the other way around. Got confused, but
Ooh, but it does look like the LG take these long range shots. 1 man hit. Mr. Evan. Ooh, down to 10% health. What a man. Yoshi trying to anti-hill camp these guys. Don't know if that's going to work, but we will see. Tactical low ground versus tactical high ground.
yeah, it seems like both regiments are fine with playing the shooting engagement. Oh, be careful about not reloading out of line, Mr. Evan. You have been already shot. You could be slain.
Oh,
And
they're
there it
mean
is.
today.
Just as I speak about it, cast circles or legitimate decision from the referee, Mr. Striker.
Ooh, they're mean today. I will say that. Usually that's just a warning.
Yeah, especially like since I wasn't there for the first round, but it happens to be like the first rule break, so I don't know. Could have just be fine with a warning, but it's a grand final after all. You're gonna make sure that you are sticking to the rule as perfectly as you can. So.
Fucking mean. These guys
Dude,
today.
he got absolutely destroyed. I had no idea. I thought he would just not even say anything, but dude, he absolutely like slayed him to the ashes. Well, that brings the advantage to LG even more. That makes it even more important right now. 14 to 11 could be a huge deal maker, but to be honest, Evan had been shot already, so he was probably one of the weakling from the 40 lineup
That is true.
on 10 HP. So it's not the worst of a.
That is true. He was the weakling. I have no idea how good he
No,
melees, so it doesn't really matter to
yeah.
me.
Whoever you are, Evan, if you listen to this,
Ooh.
don't get me wrong. I have no idea who you are. I'm not sure if you are good at melee or not, but
Ooh, they have a gap in their line. 1 man spacing. Oh no. I have no idea what the rules say, but
I think it should be fine. Okay, so now we are quite having the standoffs. It's only the second round. We could be there for a while potentially if they decide to play every round that way, but
I
this
feel
is
like
NW. This is what you're gonna expect from 1 versus 1 line battle. a lot of patience and a lot of nerves from both teams.
Okay, we're gonna have to start reading out names and pings very soon to waste time. It looks like because they're just gonna keep pill camping. Oh boy, this is gonna be a good one.
I mean, we have all been playing this game for years. We know how it works. We know that if you want to win 1 versus 1, you don't necessarily have to be the most skilled, but you definitely have to be the most patient. So yeah,
It's either find the biggest melee stack or just esky to victory, either or.
yeah, just one way or another. Like you have many options, but when you want, if you can make the three like melee stack, camping, and escape, then you have like the good combo to to win leagues. But
This is gonna be a long one. I can feel it already. We'll see.
I don't mind, guys. I'm in quarantine, so I'm monitoring myself. So yeah, just bring it up.
Yeah, you have all the time in the world at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, but 40th do have the high ground here. Let's see if they are able to use it in a tail chase, of course, forming a yin yang sign. Oh, they do get
Oh, nice
the
shot
back of
from
the line
Yoshin
there.
Titan. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
3 good shots, but the LG
Yeah,
is bringing it back.
that was a foul from Mikey, I believe. He wasn't in line at all, but
Ooh, they are trading in close quarters. Let's see if they give the slay here. They have
yeah,
not so far.
it's not gonna matter. Yeah,
In melee, a 4-man advantage, twice the number for the LG. Let's see if they are able to finish it. Some scary people on the other team, some very good blockers. Yoshi, the master sweat that he is, probably can hold the whole team off. Let's see if his teammates are able to get some kills. And it looks like the LG will win this. They have a 4 versus 1 down, and they do win it. Who would have thunk it? 1-1 is the score now. LG just out shooting the 40th that round.
yeah. That's probably where like the huge experience of VLG is gonna come into play. Like they know how to deal with that kind of situation perfectly, and if given an advantage, they will mostly be able to close it any time of the day. So
That
yeah,
is
1-1.
That is very true. The LG, very experienced, have been in many leagues over their 3 to 4 year existence in NW. And of course, both leaders very experienced in the previous clans that they led, the 37th and 71st, respectively. Ugh.
Sushi, iconic former member of VLG, which is now fighting against his former teammates. Lots of drama have been made about it. I have no idea about most, to be honest, because I don't give an absolute damn about any most of the time. But you gotta admit that, yeah, this is an interesting matchup. A lot of rivalry between some of us players, so definitely an interesting one.
And it looks like we have parallel lines, very big fans of geometry. Just kidding. Moving into the perpendicular bisection, it looks like. That's what they're trying to do. Just kidding, moving back straight into a line. Ooh, controversially, going for more
Yoshi is a
parallel
bit
lines.
Yoshi is a bit out of his line. Can't really move it like yeah, he will probably expect it. He's gonna get closer. It's not remembering, but it's close to it.
They're trying to get
It's,
into melee right away. This
yeah,
should
I
be
think he's,
interesting.
he's he's fine. He's a bit. Oh man,
Ooh,
the
I don't know
shooting,
about that
yeah.
line right there. That was a little crooked.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. See what? Yeah, Sundive's not going on, and I don't know why. Oh, fire out of that. Okay, fair
That
enough.
was that line quite wasn't a geometric shape. That's all I can say about that. More of a curve than a straight edge. Oh, but it looks like the two sides are evenly matched at the moment. The 40th getting 2 big kills there, moving up a couple of men. The LG just separating themselves one at a time, getting picked apart by the 40th. Let's see if they can work back together here. They start at they have to stop getting picked off here. In the middle there, they weren't able to maneuver out and they just got swamped, but they are getting some kills back. Let's see if they're able to work back together to get this.
Yeah, the LG bringing it back. It's pretty close. 12 to 14 in favor of the 40. Yeah, nice kill from Pedro. Nice double. But yeah, pretty back and forth. Pedro with triple. Absolutely amazing in that one so far. He's already on 6-2. Will he be able to continue his form? Yeah, Waste going down. That's a big kill. Rishan Fury with a kill on Gomba with a sword. It's pretty intense. Of a double, Gren and Vetro doubling up on Rin and Yoshi, and yeah, that's gonna go over LG way. I'm pretty sure it's still close, but We definitely took an advantage. We keep bringing it back, but unfortunately, it's just too close. But with a team kill for that could definitely change something. It's 6-5. Everything's still open.
And it looks like LG. Ooh, they are getting some big mistakes
Ah,
here, though.
yeah, bad
40th
team kill. Yeah,
just threw away the rounds. It looks like 4-2. Let's see if the LG are able to close this one out. And it looks like they will be able to. Or maybe, there we go. They did end it
yeah.
at there.
Lots of team kill on both sides, but eventually the LG closing in one. You know what? Like right now, it might not matter too much. Like it's gonna be a close run. Everyone is gonna be fired up. But if the final score is close, like 6-4 or something along that line, you might look back at that run and be like, oh well, that's one we should have won. Because there was definitely a way for the 40 to win it. And if it wasn't for that team kill from, I believe it was Pedro, who had an amazing run, but unfortunately, Steam Kill actually kind of um, closed any chance for the 40 to win that run. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe it won't matter in the end. I hope for him it doesn't. But considering how close the regiment are so far, it could be a deciding fighter for the match.
That is true. Also on the LG side, the Vetro got those two big TKs against them, but they were able to close it out at the end. So maybe he's a little frazzled dazzled by that display there. Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's see if he can make it up for the. I mean, no consequences on that run fully for him, so no biggies. But yeah, you want to make sure your mid is as clean as possible, especially if you are a player of the like retro. Absolutely beast when he's on fire, but
Yeah, you can't be making those silly mistakes there, like getting two sword TKs like that. The 40's
yeah,
trying to.
you don't want that in a gunfight until you want to make sure you avoid them. Yeah, again a close engagement. Yoshi getting a nice kill on that was a pistol kill, right, from
Yeah, it
Yoshi.
was. It was a pistol headshot. Ooh, the 40's trying to get in really close, but just kidding. They faked them out there, able to just get the end of the line caught up. It's always good to move right there, trying to get in the melee and then gatting them. And gave me like get 3 kills. Not too shabby. LG on the defensive once again, getting chased by the 40th. This is the story of the match so far. Ooh, let's see if the 40th are able to close. No, they're going to take these long range shots. Tactical low ground that they're utilizing. This is interesting. LG repositioning for a little head glitching action. Back of the line can't actually see them. There they go. Able to move up.
Oh, there's a big clump from the LG. Yeah, gonna move. Best decision we could have made. You don't want to give that opportunity for the 14 to shoot your line to pieces. So good repositioning. Now we have I mean they are fighting downhill. Not the best position, but at least they managed to avoid giving a huge curve to the 40 to shoot at the back. So yeah, Yoshi won the melee. You can see he's going for it.
See if he's able to get it. No, he will not be able to. They spread out the back of the line. They are able to get away just about. Let's see. Waste going back to the hill. It looks like
Yeah, they're gonna
Yoshi.
try to catch him away. It's pretty close, but nah, no cigar.
Ooh, they will be able to catch
And
Russian
just
Fury out before he gets to the line, though. But they just give up on that idea. Let's see. Waste trying to get the flank here. He does. Will he take the shot? Ooh, will they engage? Will they volley?
VLT has a strong position. Yeah. Oh my god.
LG just.
Yeah, they are absolutely decimating the 14. Their position is so much better, just on the edge of that hill. And it's unfortunate that a lot of shots have been missed from the 40 side, but the first volley, like getting 5 to 6 kills at the beginning, was just way too powerful and too impacting. And just like that, we're gonna see the LG moving to 3. There's absolutely no way the 14 is closing that. This only 6 players remaining, and they're gonna be dealt with quite effectively.
Ooh, the 40s do get a couple kills back. Will they be able to make anything from it? It does not look likely. Only 2 people still alive for the 40th. 1 Seawater, 1 Wiki. Wiki surrounded. Wiki is now dead. Seawater is also surrounded. Looks like a kick circle is going to
Oh
commence.
my god, yeah.
Ooh, but
No,
they do miss
Seawater.
it.
Run for your life, Seawater. Run for your life. Don't let them cycle you. You don't want that. You don't want
Oh,
to.
very
Yeah,
close. Oh, but Rever just ends his life in dramatic fashion.
yeah. He's gonna give him a way out. Because he was about to get absolutely gangbang right there. So
Don't think Rever will be the most well-liked guy in the LG after that display, having to kill Seawater. But this the LG had their game plan intact that round, able to outshoot the 40th pretty
yeah,
easily.
outshoot and outclaid, I would say as well. Like you could see that Yoshi was desperate to engage the melee, but Waste didn't give it to him. Yeah, repositioning quite smart to be honest. And yeah, he just made sure I wasn't getting caught. And yeah, absolutely. To me, that was the leading in that one, clearly making the difference. And obviously, like the shooting was fairly better on the LG side. Um, but they had the best positioning, and they made the absolute best of it. And yeah, Sun is gonna get the opening kill on super bad. The LG is really feeling it right now. Even they could close that half in a dominating fashion, 4-1. On the side of the 14, you want to avoid that. You want to get that match a bit closer, getting back to 3-2, kind of regain momentum, but it's gonna be hard.
That is true. Momentum is a real thing in any sport, including the greatest sport of all, NW.
Yeah, it's you might not believe it looking at it, but this is his for material. There's like if you want to sign up teams, sign up VLG as your esport organization, then make sure to do it. Basically, absolutely amazing. Oh, and yeah, Yoshi is gonna get just as I'm absolutely trolling the shit out
Oh,
of, and yeah,
Yoshi
the
does get
melee is gonna
melee.
get yeah. Good move from the Fortune. Can they make it pay off right now? They have what they wanted. They have a melee. Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
guys, it
the
was a
LG
pistol.
has
Yeah.
basically been separated by the 40th, but they are working back together. The 40th did not exploit that advantage, but the LG have caught a couple members of the 40th. Let's see if they're
Oh,
able to
Wiki
make the
with a
most out
double
of it.
team kill. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
LG pulling it back. They have the advantage. 5 men up. They just surrounded the core of the 40th there and were able to take him out. 3 men still up for the LG. Just picking them apart at the moment. They should finish that 2v1 in the back. That would be the smart decision. And get back into that line. They're at least keeping away. I don't know if they're utilizing 3 people for that task is the best idea, but the LG are getting it done. Some big TKs there by the LG, 3 in a row.
Yeah, this is pure grit. They don't give a damn. Like, we just want the kills at this point. We know they have won the run, so they're just throwing their lives on. Could be dangerous, but no. Even if Siwata gets the kill there on Glen, it's gonna be absolutely without consequences for the LG. Only Swift alive against 7 people, and yeah, it's just it's just unfortunate the way that run came in. Like 3 team kill from the 14 at the worst possible moment, and that shouldn't be happening in grand final. Like that double team kill from Wiki, he has been playing pretty decent so far, but he clearly gave them he clearly gave VLG a win by absolutely destroying 2 of his teammates. So
That is true. We will have to see if the 40th are able to pull out some magic. Losing 4-1, they must be in poor spirits here. Yoshi just getting outled at the current moment. See if he's able to pull some magic. Maybe a little bit more hill camping, a little less aggressiveness would work out. But they're shooting not the greatest, so it's not the greatest matchup so far for him.
DJ is on fucking 14 kills already. He doesn't give a single damn.
YOLO is on 8. He's been on 8 since the beginning of the
Yeah, he
match
had
in the
8
first
at the
round.
second round. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, first one already. Okay, yeah. Then that's just a one-time performance, which is fortunate. Maybe he has been shot, couldn't really get into melee. That's probably a reason, but
Yeah, it's always a bad thing when your top fragger got all their kills in the first round in a round that you won. So maybe he is truly the carry, and they need him to start performing a little more than he has already.
yeah, VLG already playing for draw, securing at the minimum overtime. And yeah, like I don't know, like as you say, like, it's definitely gonna be like some magic to be pulled from the 40, because right now the VLG is looking much better.
Yeah, the LG just bossing it really. They truly are doing very well. And the 1v1 before this, I believe on Wednesday, the LG lost 8-1. Don't understand how it's 8-1, but that was the score I saw. So it really is a turnaround here for the LG.
Okay, so they played a practice match, and the LG lost.
Yeah, they lost 8-1, which is a weird score, but I guess they just left after the
Yeah, I thought it. Okay. Well, I mean, thing is that it's mostly like the because nobody else is playing the game right now. If they want to actually practice, they have to play against each other.
that
But
is true.
the result in practice is gonna mean basically shit, as we can see right now. So I'm not sure you can really take much away from that kind of scoreline, because for all you know, like VLG might have been throwing away just to give some confidence to the 14. Or this kind of match are really weird most of the time. So yeah, we have the same problem on native when it's one final time. The last two team alive have nobody else to fight but themselves. So most of the time we don't practice at all, and which is a shame. Uh, but yeah, so far VLG being the dominant force in the grand final, and they are about to try and continue to carry the momentum from the first side into the second. And just as they position themselves to shoot down the line, now they're gonna move away. Final is gonna get shot by Yellow Swag. Quite a nice kill to get from the 14 side, getting the advantage as well.
Yellow finally getting another kill after that first round, so that's good to see. He's starting off on a good foot. Put away 3 and 5. You hate to see it. Real good player. Let's see
Yeah,
if he's able to pull it out.
you want your most your best player at the moment to feel confident in his own abilities to continue carrying your team. So getting that early shot on a good player such as Spina is gonna be a good sign. But it could all be for nothing if the 14 is not able to make the best out of it. And just as that LG is positioning himself, a nice shot from the two. It's only a bait. They're not gonna shoot over bullets from the rest of the line. And yeah, right now it's gonna be a nerf battle. Both teams know how important that one is for that match. So you can expect them to really play it at 100% and make sure they come into that melee with the most advantage possible.
Looks like the 40th. Ooh, they're going in real close. Let's see if they get the shot. Good shot there. Don't know if that was an FOL or not, but they did get the shot.
It
Ooh,
looked
rushing free with another
legitimate,
good pistol
yeah.
shot.
On Yoshi as well, out of all people. That's a strong statement from one leader to another. And
That
yeah,
is
VLG
true.
is just continuing his their form from the far side. Quite an even melee, but yeah, you can see the VLG managed to stick together. They have a few people in the back. Oh, 14 actually bringing it back with nice free kill. It's pretty even melee so far. 18 against 17, and it's going down. Yellow Swag with another team kill. That's bad. That's really bad, but his teammate hopefully are backing him up. There's a nice 2 versus 2 on the side, which could be imparting movement with a kick on Mikey. Extremely well played, but it could be all for nothing.
It does look like the 42 were able to really just pick apart the LG's players and move them away from their team. It looks like they have been losing those 1v1, 1v2s with regular frequency, I would say, and just able to pick them apart one at a time. This has been probably the second round, really, where the 42 were able to employ pulling the members of the LG apart. Let's see if they're able to finish this now. And it will be so.
Jackie, last player alive, and not much too much. But you can clearly see the difference, except one city team kill from Yellow Swag. This one was much cleaner from the 40 side, and it actually made a difference. Like they were able to take control of the melee and keep the advantage throughout all the run. So yeah, it's a nice run. It actually keeps the match interesting. Is technically 40 is still playing for the win. They could just literally carry on from that run and win every single one of the remaining side and win the match. So even though we are not quite there yet, everything is pretty much still open in that grand final, and it's quite a statement to like yeah. win that one in the first half and show that you are still very much in that match, regardless of how the first side went.
For that round, I will say they got into the open melee extremely quickly, and it looks like the 40th are in fact superior in that regard. The last 3 or 4 rounds, the LG were able to shoot them to pieces, but but B, stick together, utilize their years of teamwork together, and able to just dominate the 40th. But it does look like the 40th do have the advantage in the open melee, as I said before. And now we
Yeah,
have the. Go ahead.
you know, I was about to say like you can clearly see from the beginning of that match, Yoshi wants to go for that open melee. If ELG are fine to go in melee, but they want to make sure that they can capitalize on their shooting first. Whereas the 40 in the leading from Yoshi really shows you that he wants to get into melee as soon as possible because he knows that once that melee happens and once it gets into open melee, as you said, they have a huge advantage, as proven by 2 or 3 rounds already. Well, 2 rounds, but that one, not 3, but 2.
And now we have a classic charge across an open field. Let's see if this works. And it does, of course, because they're not quite in position. Let's see if the LG get to the hill first. Yes, they will. Will they be able to hold the hill? We will see. They have the huge advantage here. Let's see if Yoshi calls a reverse. No, they're going to line up with the low ground advantage. Just a little pop and move. Kind of surprising that the LG didn't shoot more there. A lot of them were clumped up. Waste playing a dangerous game here. Very close to melee.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna
Oh, that
respond
was
the
an
counter.
FOL. Couple FOLs there. Let's see if they get the slays down. Yes, they
Yeah,
will.
he gets
The
an
LG have to stay together here. They are pretty much staying together, but a big section, 3 or 4 of them have been broken off from the group. Let's see if they just distract in time. A couple 2v1s are happening. A couple 1v1s. A couple guys in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, they have like 2 guys on the Fortuna getting off Sneaky and I think it was Jax who were absolutely on their own. So far, it's pretty even. The melee is yeah, but as you said, it looks like every time it's open melee, it's going slightly to the advantage of a Fortune. It's even melee so far, 19 against 19, so everything's still open. Nice kill from Rune, getting I think it's who is that? Is that
Hawkins.
yeah, okay.
And it looks. Oh, the LG are getting a couple of kills here. A couple spin to wins. A couple of finishing of 2v1s. But it does look like a lot of members of the LG very spread apart. Let's see if they're able to work back together. Yes, they will. On that left side, LG is starting to mop up a
Yeah,
lot of the
it's so
players.
back and forth.
Right now, it's
Oh,
pretty
that's
even.
kill from one mill. No, not like that.
LG do have a 3-player advantage. Bad TK right there by Mr.
Yeah,
Conceited
once
Rat.
again.
And it does look like the LG will be able to clean this up pretty easily now. It was pretty easy going into this, but the LG able to work themselves back together, get out of that open melee, get back more into a group fighting line. That was their key to victory there.
Yeah, it's such a shame they don't really take more time. Like I understand that you are under pressure and that you might think that you need to close your fight a bit sooner, but honestly, like that team kill from I believe it was
Whoever it was.
yeah, I'm trying to look. It was yeah, well, one of the guys from the Fortune. I don't remember who it was, but he actually like it could have made a huge difference in the end. Uh, I don't know that melee from the. It seems like they want the open melee, but it's not always clean. It's not always like really um well organized in eyes kind of trying to bite them in the ass right now because it's 5-2 from the LG and now they have 3 rounds to close it out.
Yeah,
Only
look,
one of them is needed to win the light metal. So if they win this one, no matter what happens next, the LG has won. So
that
the
is.
pressure is definitely on the side of 40.
It did look like the 40th when they got the open melee, when they got 2 or 3 people spread apart, they just weren't able to finish them in time to regroup and have that advantage. They would always get, a couple kills back, and you just can't have that. But
Especially like that one was really close. Like you could see like it was 19 versus 19, 17 versus 17. Like kills were traded off pretty effectively. And when that happens, when you make like one team kill happen, it can change the whole outcome of a run. So I'm not trying to shoot to throw any shade because team kill happens. They are part of a line battle. Oh,
oh,
Maple, yeah, reloading out of line. Ah, that's not gonna make them feel any better.
God. But it does look like we're back to classic strats here. The 18-hour rounds. Love to see them. A staple of Mountain Blade.
Honestly, we were joking about it, but if we are being honest, so far that match has been pretty smooth. Like I don't know, like we have been there for like 30 minutes at max, and it's already like the seventh round. So it has been there wasn't too much comping from both sides. It was pretty decent.
That is true. Even though we do joke about it's been pretty straight up. Nothing like classic matches. Ooh, they do get the kill there. Classic matches like the 15YR versus whoever they faced in the classic 1 hour round. You love to see those. But it does look like Yoshi finally sick of sitting on a hill. Let's see if they're able to convert this round. Either side, game point for the LG. 40th defending them. Ooh, they looks like they will get into melee. They do get into melee. That is a big
Oh
FOL
yeah,
there.
that's FOL. Yeah,
Couple, maybe 3 people.
yeah. Like there's definitely a couple of people there, probably more. If yeah, LG is pretty lucky to get away with win one slay. I think there was an argument to stay at least two more people there. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see if that actually plays in one more open melee, which could definitely turn into the advantage. And yeah, the LG is just so much powerful now. You can really see the momentum playing on their back as they're absolutely running down the 14th.
Biggest thing this round has been that LG just caught the kiting side of the 40th pretty much with their pants down there. They were able to get 3 or 4 kills before anything really happened from the 40th. They got into the open melee and just their whole group fighting line there collapsed because they had too many people back there chasing one guy.
Yeah, and just like that, LG is gonna be your IRL champion.
It does.
Congratulations to them. Absolutely deserved win. I think it's fair to say it was a good fight from the Fortunes. There's a reason they were in that grand final, and they made VLG work for it. A couple of close runs, but overall, yeah, VLG showing why they have been the most, I would say, arguably the most dominant NA regiment for a long time. So yeah, just another win for you for Waste in Russian. Another trophy to add to the cabinet, and yeah, it's just right now we're gonna play 2 more rounds, but they absolutely do not matter. What happened there is absolutely useless as the LG has already won.
Yeah, this is just for just a little ego here, a little bragging rights, just to make sure they didn't get 8-2'd. Let's see if Yoshi's able to convert a couple of these rounds. Pretty much useless, but it's always good on the ego. So you didn't get 8-2'd in the grand final of Glenn's IRL, whatever this is,
Yeah,
International Regiment League.
one versus one tournament bad works.
It's something.
Yeah, just the name is just half of a fun. At the end of the day, it's always the same thing anyway. I mean, for people who haven't been following that competition, the big change that was that they for this competition they have been trying to include South American regiment, which is a nice idea. It leads to some weird matchups with pings and stuff, but at this point of the community, I think it's a smart move to bring community closer to each other because they kind of need each other to keep being active. Oh yeah, the LG absolutely getting shot to pieces. The repositioning was kind of unfortunate. They're gonna bring it back in shooting though. Quite nicely done, to be honest.
Yeah, the 40th entering this melee, 4 people down. Let's see what are they able to get a couple quick ones. They need to get quick ones before the LG Wood are able to get back together, and it looks like this will be cleaned up pretty easily. LG just surrounding the 40th, but they do get a lot back. Bad TK there. Only 2 men down, 3 men down for the 40th.
Yes, 5 versus 9, doable. Yeah, you get nice kill from Yellow Swag, taking down the what you could argue is the MVP from tonight's match, TG. Absolutely insane performance from him. To be honest, he has been getting most of the kill from the first half, but it's still a pretty strong performance from his side. And yeah, the 14 is gonna bring it back, or are they? No, I absolutely cursed them. I'm so sorry. I thought they were about to bring it back, but
They almost had
two
it.
kills from two kills from the LG from managed to yeah, close the hopes. And Anthony is alone against 4 people, and he's gonna go down 7-3, 7-2, sorry.
7 to 2.
And yeah, we are possibly looking at a A2, which I mean at this point 7-3 or A2 doesn't matter. Truly doesn't matter. It's just like
It's
this
for
match
ego.
will go down. Yeah, exactly. This match will go down as the LG being dominant. In I believe it to be an accurate reflection of how that match went. The 14 played a good match. We came into they had a strong lineup. Played to their best, but there was a better performance from the LG overall as a team. And yeah, maybe Jesus gonna be slayed. I don't know why. I don't know why he did what he said, but
He did something. That's all I
yeah.
know. And it looks like the 40th just want to get in close, get this
Yeah,
over
okay.
with.
Usually say no more chat and he worked in the chat, so yeah, that makes sense, I suppose.
That'll do it.
You have to respect the replay till the end. Match is not done yet.
Looks like the 40th just getting in there. Let's see if they end this quickly. It looks like they will. Oh, just kidding. They do. A little feint there. Try to go around the side. The 40th have almost all their shots. Let's see if they're able to get all of them off. Most of them. There's a little FOL in the middle, but oh
Yeah,
well.
there was a lot of FOL, and at the end, actually, these two are people again. But
Let's see if they get the round. Up 6. Always possible. This could be close, could be not close. You never know. And it looks like the 40th still up quite a few. Probably will be able to close this one out.
Nah, only 4 people alive from the LG. Make it 2, make it 0, make it 7-3 for them. GG, well played, and it was I mean, for the most part, it was a clean match. Pretty straightforward. Close run, close melee, not too much camping. It's what you want from a one versus one line battle. So yeah, congratulations to both teams.
Very good. It is a congratulations to the LG. 40th had some good rounds in there. I think we have Hawkins here for the post-game interview. How does it feel to be the grand champion of the IRL Glens League? Tell me.
I gotta say, it feels good to be a champion. Everybody doubted us. Nobody believed in us. We were underrated. Well, we showed them today that OG will always be supreme. But I just want to say that we are big and they are small.
Is that true? They are small. You are
true.
big.
That they were very small.
Congratulations once again, and
Also, oh glory to God, oh glory to God, wasting Russian. Probably didn't do anything. Oh glory to God.
Oh, is that true?
That
Is there
very
some
true.
dissension in your ranks then? Is that what I just heard?
No, I'm just saying, oh glory to God.
Oh, I know you're very religious, isn't that right?
Yes.
Very good. Good to hear. Good match.
Thank you.
Fucking, that didn't take as long as I thought it would, so that's always good.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Hawkins. No, thank you.